guys, NCWQ here, and we're going to go over some earthquakes for today. We're going to start with the Adriatic Sea, and we can tell it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 earthquakes here today. We'll start with a 3.2, and you can see the area. We have a little bit of a swarm going on here. This is the Adriatic Sea area. I don't know if there's any views in this area, but we'll see if we can find some. Yep, there's some right around in here, and this is where the 3.2 had occurred anyway. And we can see that this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. Check out the rocks here. And those are cool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they look like turtles, but those are not turtles. Those are some kind of little dunes. Those are really cool looking. No idea what those are. Maybe it's stones or rocks. Anyways, that was the Adriatic area, and now we're going to move on to Alaska. And there was a 3.3, 4.1, 2.8, and a 3.7. Of course, we're going to go by the largest here. We're going to Alaska. And we can see this is where all the quakes have happened today. And our 4.1 occurred over here. So we'll take a good look at this area. It looks almost to be the same area as yesterday. This is Denali National Peak, National Park and Reserve. That's Denali. Our next area is El Salvador. And there was a 3.5 in El Salvador. This is the area here. And that is Santa Ana Department and Canton Ojo de Agua over here. This is development here. That's what that says. So, department. So let's see if we have any views over here. We have one. So we'll go all the way over here. So our earthquake is hitting up in here. Interesting. Our next area is Japan. And Japan had a 4.7 Izu Islands. And that looks like a seamount, but that's kind of odd looking. Our next area is Hawaii. There's a 3.5 and a 2.4. We'll go to 3.5 on the island of Hawaii. And we can see both of these earthquakes are hitting about near the same place, and this is where those lava flows are. So there was been earthquakes here off and on this last week. You can see this is the Kiowa lava flow of 1823. This is Kapu Point. Moving on to the next one was Fiji. They had a 4.8 south of Fiji Islands. And you can see Fiji is here, so this is south of Fiji Islands here. Okay, now we continue on. Japan actually had a 4.7 Izu Islands, Japan region, and a 3.7 near east coast of Honshu. So we're going to go and check both of those. And the one that we looked at, I believe we looked at the 3.7 a little bit ago. And this is the 4.7 that was here. So we can see that there's this ridge here. And that's kind of interesting. It looks kind of like the ground is being pushed up there, or maybe pushed down. Let's go around. Interesting. Our next area was Kuril Islands, and there was a 4.7 there. And this is Kuril Islands here. The next area was Russia. They had a 4.4. Komendorskaya Ostrova. Well, I guess it's off of Russia. I would guess. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe that's Russia there. So this is the Bering Sea. Our next area was Vanuatu. They had a 5.1. So you can see Fiji had one here. And this one is Vanuatu. I don't know. There might be views there, so we'll look. There's one over there. We can go look over here. Let's go look over here. Oops, sorry, honey. I see a cruise ship out here. Love it. I love natural beauty. The next one was Iran. They had two earthquakes today, a 3.5 and a 3.7. One was near the coast of southeastern Iran, and the other was a 3.5 in southern Iran. So we can look here and see that the 3.7 was here and the 3.5 was here. So this is the one area. Maybe be some views in this area, but I don't think so. I wish there was. Well, there's one all the way over here, but I don't know. Let's go look over there. Maybe there's something over here we can see. You have to forgive me. I'm eating and doing the video. Looks like some kind of underground thing, maybe? Railroad? Maybe it's a railroad being built. Or a dam. Let's go look from the air again. Yeah. Looks like it might be going through the mountain here. And that says Starny Dam. So, yep, that's a dam. Now, moving on to the next one. Poland had a 2.5 today. There seems to be a road there. Maybe there's a view here. Not likely, but maybe. This looks like... Those are neat looking, actually. Little circles. Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's interesting. Let's see. We got a view from the road. Let's go check out Poland. We'll go on here. We found the freeway. Storm. Check out that green grass though. That's beautiful. Okay, that was word 2.5. Then pull in. Aha. What's that? Okay. It says zany most. Okay, no idea. But looks like you can go over there and view this, so let's go over here. See what this is. Well, that didn't get us very close. And it shows right in there. So let's go there. Something's being built. No idea. Electrical, maybe. That looks like electricity. Well, interesting. Next one is Washington State. There was a 2.7, Seattle. This one was 16 kilometers in depth. Getting deeper. Looks like it's within town. There's Lake Geneva Park. I used to live here in Tacoma. Houses. Oh my God, making me homesick. This is 54th Avenue. Nice house. This is Auburn, so this is outside of Seattle. Where I was at was Tacoma. Wow, it's changed so much. This is Mount Rainier over here. This is the capital. So this is Olympia. This is Lakewood, and this is Tacoma. And then it's about a half an hour drive between here and Seattle. Half an hour, 45 minutes, depending on how fast you go. Next one was Ecuador, and they had a 3.6. It's quite mountainous here. No views. Oh, there's one. We'll go over here. Yoppie? I think the name of the place is Yoppie. Palm trees, but I don't know what those trees are. Maybe banana trees. Banana trees? Maybe. You can see these are palm trees. Well, moving on to the next one. Peru. Peru had a 4.2 today, southern Peru. This one was a depth of 118 kilometers. Isn't that weird? Check out this way this is formed. Wow. Kind of like grits. That is neat looking. That is neat looking. I like the way that this is. Let me see if there's any views here. They're all over there. Let's go over here. Maybe we can see something from over here. Well, we got a road that cuts through the mountains, it looks like. So let's go this way. So we can look back and see there's a road. Looks like a road over here, or a path. And then this looks like it's cut out. So maybe it's a road that goes around that way. There's part of those mountains over there. Wow. Okay, so next one is Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico had a lot of quakes today. Except they didn't have that many. Somehow it double added it, you guys. So we'll just do the first few. So there weren't that many. Well, actually, there were that many, sorry. Didn't double add it. I got all of them. All right. So we're going to look at this 4.0 here. And this is the swarm that's coming from the earthquake that they had down there. So that one is 10F. So we're going to look just to make sure. The other 4 is over here. So we can see that they have a whole lot of swarms still going on. And look through and see what the biggest one is they've had today. They had a 3.6, 4.0, 3.8, 4.1, 4.0, 4.6, 3.5, and they had a 5.2. So the 5.2 was here. So this is the 5.2 here. Then a 5.9, which was here. So go look, where's the 5.2 at? The 5.2 was here, the 5.9 was here. It's kind of odd that they're actually on these little striations here. Huh, that is interesting. Then they had a 3.5, a 2.1, a 4.9. Where's the 4.9? The 4.9 was right here. Then a 3.9, which is here. And this is Al de Gilligan. I wonder if that stands for the Gilligans. Yeah. The people that got lost on the little island. Okay. So next one was a 3.1, a 4.9. So this is another 4.9, which is here. 3.9, 4.0, which was the first one we looked at. 3.5, a 4.3. Which was right here. 4.7, which was over here where these little islands are. Then they had a 4.2, which is out here. Another 4.2, which is this side here. 3.8. which is over here. A 3.0, which is over here. And I'm noticing a little pattern going on here. It's like back and forth. Huh. A 3.6, which is here. A 4.0, which is here. A 3.9, which was here. 3.7, which is here. So the 4.0 was there and the 3.7 is here. 4.4, which is here. A 4.1, which is here. Anyways, if y'all saw that little back and forth going on between here, 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 here. Anyways, now we did the last one. And, oops. We are going to do 3. Australia. Australia's had 3 earthquakes today. The biggest was a 3.4. You can tell we've had 3 here. So there's been 1 here. And this was a 2.6. And then we had 2, one on land and 1 off land. So we've got the 2.6, 3.4. Oops, didn't mean to do that. 2.6 was over here. So goes 3.4, 2.6, 2.9 over here. The next one, Canada, had a 2.3, Southern Quebec, Canada. And this is a volcanic area up here. I forget the name of the volcano, but this area up here is pretty much volcanic. This is Mont Tremblant is here. I think that's the area. I may be wrong. Next area was Turkey. And they've had 8 earthquakes today, with the highest being a 4.8. So the highest was here in the water, offshore. They had the 3.0 there. They've had a 2.8, 3.0, 2.8, and a 2.7. And then the 4.0 there. And then they had 2 more down here. This is the 2.5 and the 2.8. We move on to Chile. Chile's had 6 earthquakes today, with the highest being a 4.1. And we can see how they're spread out here. So we're going to look at this 4.1. And this is the area for the 4.1. This also looks like it's volcanic. I don't have my map open to look. That's Lulako over here. I don't know if we have any views in that area. We do over here, but that's not really close set. We have one over there. Let's go there. Wow, that's a view. It's like park rangers, maybe. Anyways, this one was 118 kilometers deep. Moving on to our next area is Albania. And Albania has had 6 earthquakes today with the highest of a 3.0. We got down here low. That's Blatas. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly. So this is where this earthquake was occurring. Let's see if we have any views in this area. We do on the other side, but well, we have one over here, but that's not close to that area. So we'll move on to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's been busy today. We've had 7 earthquakes with the highest of a 3.6. Well, Swarmville, check this out. Okay, so our highest was a 3.6. We're going to look at the 3.6. This looks like, I don't know what that looks like. Let's see what that is. If we get a view. We can go all the way over here. Let's go over here. Farming. Hay bales for sheep. One thing I don't like about hay bales, I used to get hay bales with my daughter. And you had to be careful not to get the ones that had the thorns in it. That looks like oil. Let's go down further. Or it could be water. Make me raise my eyebrow. So let's go look at that area where the earthquake hit. You can see these are cows over here, I think. Look like cows or sheep. Let's do a 3D. Oh, well. Looks like we got an oil rig over here. Oil pumping. Might be water, but sure looks like oil to me. Moving on to the next one is California. EMSC says that y'all have had 6 earthquakes today. Check Caltech for all of the earthquakes for today. With the highest being a 2.8, 4 kilometers deep. This one is occurring over in our Ridgecrest area, I think. Yep, it's close enough. This is Ridgecrest here, Searles Valley, Goso Junction, and Coso Range Wilderness area. I want to know what that is. Of course, no view for that. Our next area is Mexico. Mexico had quite a few earthquakes today. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, with the highest being a 4.1. And this 4.1 was offshore. And you can see the rest of them, how they are spread out. So this is a 3.8 here, 3.7 here, 3.6. The 3.9 is here. 4.1, 3.4, 3.3, 3.5, 3.8, and 3.6. The next area is the Philippines. The Philippines had 2 4.1s today. This one is 4 kilometers deep. We can see this one is here. That's our 4.1, which is 4 kilometers deep. This 4.1 over here is 2 kilometers deep. The next area is Indonesia. Indonesia had 4 quakes today, with the highest being a 4.5. Kepulauan Daya, Indonesia. So this one is off in the water here. And our last area is Guatemala, where we've had a 4.8 offshore. Anyways, you guys, that's my little update for today. I hope y'all are doing well wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. And much love.